follow you? What do I do?
If you just want to catch a seat on the front row, and then that way.
Hey man, how you doing? Good seeing you. How you been?
You nervous about this award, Speedy?
Well,
nervous?
you know, yeah, they say I got to sing the national anthem,
Oh,
so I'm not really sure about
we
that.
are. I gotta go.
Well, say they're going to recognize me, and then I think I'm going to get the letter, and then we can sneak out the side door.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll try to do the
everybody's
same.
looking at me like maybe I got hurt saving them. So I don't know if
just
should
say
I go with that?
Just say that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Perfect.
When I was carrying the man out, I sprung my ankle.
That's
How
perfect.
about that?
That's perfect.
And just between me and you, I'm gonna act like I'm struggling getting up, like the injury. Everybody seems to know each other in here, so
We don't, though.
no, totally out of place.
Yep.
It's like a formal deal here.
Yeah, I didn't really dress up. You didn't really tell me that. I've got
it.
holes in my jeans.
Mr. Mayor, do you have a report for us this evening?
I do, and before I get started, I'd like to ask Chief St. John to come forward. I think he has a presentation.
Council President Rice, President Pro Tem Ammons, members of the council, Mayor, and Vestavians, thank you for this opportunity to speak. I've already discussed with you somewhat the situation that we'll discuss again tonight, but there's another story to tell. On November the 4th, 2011, the Vestavia Hills Fire Department was called to the scene of a house fire that was adjacent to Highway 31 on Old Creek Trail. And the first responding units saw smoke from Columbiana Road. They knew that they were going to be in for a hard fight when they got there. They arrived on the scene 2 minutes and 20 seconds after the time the phone first rang for assistance. And when they got there, there were already 5 victims who had been in the home out. I arrived a couple of minutes after that, and by that time, the interior of that home was not survivable. 27 years in the fire service tells me that those citizens being removed from that home saved lives that day. We would have had a terrible tragedy. The citizens who were inside were trapped on a balcony, and there was another person inside who was not able to extricate himself from the home. And it would sound trite for me to tell you that 2 ordinary citizens carried out the acts that I want to tell you a little bit more about, because as I told you last month, one gentleman is recovering from injuries that he sustained as a U.S. Marine serving our country overseas in battle. And the other gentleman we'll talk about tonight, Mr. Calvin Wilburn, has a long history of helping the Vestavia Hills Fire Department. He saw the fire from the intersection of Montgomery Highway and Old Creek Trail. He ran up and he assisted 2 occupants off of that balcony, and that home was fairly well involved in fire. And then he went back into the building and he rescued someone who couldn't get himself out of that home. It's not new ground for Mr. Wilburn, though. He's done that on a number of occasions. He learned CPR as a child after losing his best friend who died in his arms. After that, he was able to help deliver his niece, and since then, he has pulled a child from a swimming pool and started CPR right here in Vestavia Hills and passed care to the Vestavia Hills Fire Department. He's become a regular on our scenes, and I can't tell you how grateful I am to him for stepping up when he saw what needed to be done and helping his fellow citizens. And I think that what he has done is just remarkable. One of the things that Mr. Wilburn would like to be remembered for is his belief in Christ, and I think that his actions demonstrate what the Apostle John recorded as Jesus' words when he said that greater love hath no man than he would lay down his life for a friend. And Mr. Wilburn didn't have to lay down his life that day, but he certainly risked it. And I applaud him for that. And I'd like to invite him to be up here so that you can meet him too. On November 4th, 2011, the Vestavia Hills Fire Department was called to the scene of a residential fire on Old Creek Trail. The first arriving units noted heavy fire showing and multiple victims at the scene of the fire. Through your heroic actions, all residents had already been safely rescued from the burning structure. Without your quick actions, the occupants' injuries would have undoubtedly been more severe. While the fire was devastating to the family involved, the situation would have been much worse without your assistance. Please accept my gratitude for the assistance you provided to the Vestavia Hills Fire Department and the residents of our city.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Wilburn.
Thanks, Steve.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Mayor, you have a report for us this evening?
I do.
Well, I appreciate it, buddy.
Sir,
You wouldn't
we
have to do
appreciate
that.
We appreciate what you did.
How about that standing O?
Well, you know.
Standing
That's
O.
how we roll here.
All right, buddy. So you know.
Yep, off to rescuing more.
Okay. Yeah. How many people are you gonna rescue tonight? Just alone.
I don't know. Don't mojo me now.
I'll go. Right. All right. All right, hero.
All right, buddy.